Hi, this is Julene Kiefer. I'm the membership director at the Davis Family YMCA, and I'm here today with Courtney Bledgy, who's our aquatic coordinator here at the Davis Y. And today we're going to talk a little bit about swim bands and what swim bands are, and Courtney's going to help us understand why we have so many colors and stripes and whatnot. First of all, Courtney, what would you say is the priority of the pools here at the Davis Y?
So our number one priority is for everyone to be safe.
So it's not a leisure place
No.
where people just kind of check out at the water.
Correct, correct. So we want everyone to be safe when they come here and still have fun, but the number one priority is to be safe. Drowning is actually the second leading cause of death for those that are under 14, so we want to make sure that all the kids are safe.
Great. That's great to know that we have such a high priority to keeping our members and our guests safe here. In all of our pools, we have indoor pools and outdoor pools, so we have a lot to monitor. Well, so when we say swim bands, we're talking about something that looks like this. So we have three different colors, red, yellow, and green, and I understand that's after traffic lights of some sort.
It is. So the red essentially means non-swimmers, so don't go. So they're the people that are restricted to certain areas of the pool or are required to wear life jackets depending on how old they are. And there's two different ones if you take a look at them. There is the regular solid red one, so anybody that is a non-swimmer, so somebody that doesn't pass the swim test or is not tall enough for our measurements, have to wear a red one. And if they're in water that is over chest deep, they actually have to wear a life jacket or be in the arm's reach of their parent.
And do they have to bring a life jacket, or do we?
We actually provide life jackets. We only allow those that are Coast Guard life flotation that's Coast Guard approved in our pools. So we do have those for members to use or for guests to use as well.
Great. So I understand that the stripes mean something as well.
It does. So the red is still the same thing, but the stripes just mean they're for those children that are under 6 years old. So anyone 5 and under wear stripes, and that just means that their parent or an adult has to be in the water with them. So they have to be with them at all times when they're swimming.
Okay. So if there's not a stripe, does that mean the parent can just kind of check out and go lay out on their lounge chair?
No. We still want the parents to be involved with their kids in the water, especially those that can't swim. So those that are 6 and 7, their parents still have to be on the pool deck with them.
Okay. So next color is yellow, Courtney. What does the yellow mean? So the yellow means that you are tall enough to ride the slides or tall enough to go in any of the 3.5 feet water, because that's where your chest deep water is. You can't go in anything above that, but you can go in all of those things. So the height requirement, Courtney, is it 42 inches? I believe that's the height requirement for the slides.
It is 42 inches,
Yes.
which is chest deep, not 42 inches.
Right,
tall,
right. You're right. Good point.
Yeah, it has to be
inches.
it has to be underneath your armpit. So.
Gotcha. Now, I understand this is probably the most prized swim band that we have, which is the green.
It is. It means that you pass the swim test, which means that you can go anywhere in the pools, outdoor or indoor, with the exception of the therapy pool, since children aren't allowed in the therapy pool, but you can go anywhere in the pool. To pass the swim test, you actually have to swim 25 yards, so you have to swim down from one end of the pool to the other end of the pool, tread water for 20 seconds, and then float on your back. So after the kids demonstrate they can do that, they get their green band. And then we actually write your name down, and you don't have to take it again until the next calendar year.
So they do have to take it once a year at least?
They do have to take it once a year.
And if they don't pass it the first time, what's the time period that they could take it again?
So if they don't pass it once, they can take it again in the same day, one other time. And then after that, they're encouraged to practice swimming, hopefully with their parents, and then they can try again the next day and then many other days after that.
I know that as the membership director, I've seen many occasions where our kids, when they pass the swim test, it's like a rite of passage. They are so excited. They have totally earned these. So I know the excitement for them when they come to the Y and they want that green band because they know that they earned it. So just to see the joy on their faces is just very heartwarming. So red, yellow, green. So in review, so we have the three different colors. The stripe bands are for children age 0, or infants to
Correct.
age 5. 6 to 12 is the solid. The slide guide would be 42 inches. So we have an age distinction. there as far as their age and height, so that helps us determine these colors. And where do they get the swim bands, Courtney?
Currently, you get them at the front desk. When you come in, if you pass the green, we'll have to look at your name in the system, and then you're given your green band. The yellow is you're measured, and then if you're shorter than that, you're given red. And then if you pass the swim test in the pool, we'll give you the green that day and write your name down so that the next time that you come, you can get your green band.
Well, great. Well, that was a great tutorial. I want to thank Courtney for joining us today. This is the Davis Family YMCA. You can reach us at 330-480-5656, or you can find us online at youngstownymca.org. Thank you.